That's a great question. What direction do I feel my soul is drifting in or going in? Wow, what is my soul's direction? That's pretty intense. But to answer it, I feel, do you know what? I've been talking about this, and I feel like my soul is in a good place right now. I feel like there's a release, like a lifting, a shifting of things. I feel like I've been releasing a lot of things, which is giving my soul a lightness that's allowing it to ascend in a positive way. I feel like I've been holding on to a lot of things for a while, and I feel like this year things have been happening that have allowed me to let go of a lot of things and allowed that freedom feeling, that weight to be lifted off, you know? Peace and fulfillment, I feel, is what's been happening in terms of that. Just in a good place, generally. It's been release. I've been able to free myself from a lot of things, sharing a lot of myself, and that's been allowing me to shed things and release things that are allowing me to feel lighter. And in that feeling lighter, my soul is feeling lighter, my soul is feeling uplifted and rising and energized, if you like. Peace. If I was to say what direction it's going towards, I would say peace. Going to a place of peace and fulfillment, a lightness to it, you know, that kind of airy feel that when you feel you've let go of some things that were holding you down. Like, you know, if someone's attached a balloon to you and you rise a little bit, and then someone attaches more balloons and then you rise a little bit more, and the more balloons that they attach, you start lifting up and going higher. I don't know if that's a weird description, but my sunset is definitely coming up. This is the beginning of it. I'm feeling like this is the beginning of that sunset. You can feel yourself coming out of the shade. You know, you can feel this. You ever watch the ground and you see like the sun moving and then the shade is disappearing and the sunlight is coming in, closing in on the shaded area? That's how I feel what's happening with my soul right now. Yeah. Ascension. I feel that contentment and that fulfillment coming from everything that's been going on with me in the past, I'd say past year. A major shift is what I'd call it. Yes, precisely, definitely. Sharing content has really helped me to do that, you know, letting go of things that I'm just holding in my head and maybe not even aware of that were there, you know, but only when I start talking they come out, you know. That's been freeing. Yeah. What direction is my soul going in? Wow, that's a first. Apart from when you go past the church and there's a pastor outside or someone screaming at you with a leaflet or pamphlet or something, apart from that, it's a pretty deep question, man. Do you know what, also on this subject of soul shifting, if you like, I feel like I'm revisiting an old self. I think it's part of this shift. I think it's part of this soul shift, I like to call it, because I'm meeting people from my past and they're presenting themselves or being presented. Every so often there is a new person from my past just appearing, and I don't know, it's almost like a test and also like a lesson at the same time, and it's very eye-opening, you know, to recognize that these people are just showing up one by one. I'm trying to watch it from outside of myself so I don't get caught up in it, but I understand what it means and what it's there for, so I can take the lesson from it because I know it's for a reason. I just have to keep myself out of getting caught up in this thing of old times, if you like, and stay from outside of it and observe what that lesson is from each of those individuals. What have they come to teach me? I'm glad you said that. Do you know what it is? They are people that I had connections with but never actually met in a proper way, if that makes sense. When I say connections that I knew of, that it felt like those connections never completed themselves. Unfinished business, like someone had come to give you a message but they never got to fully give it to you, so they've come back to give you the full message. It's like that, and now I need to pay attention to what it is we missed the first time round. That's how it feels. Absolutely. Eyes open, chakras grounded. I like that. Wow. There's definitely a lot of lessons being learned and definitely a lot of soul shifting going on right now. Clarity is one of my favorite words at the moment. A lot of clarity now. Yeah.